At the base of the hands-off selling system with video lies the mystery of technology, that intermediation, the commentary between us and our audience. Get that right, and you're poised for success. Get it wrong, and you're still poised for success. The mechanics of video are not difficult to learn, as 14,000 teenage girls doing makeup demos on YouTube will attest. There just aren't that many things we have to focus on anymore. Let's take a closer look. The ease of using video technology to get images that look almost as good as film is one of the wonders of our advanced society. That and getting a rocket booster to land on a ship in the middle of the ocean. Oh, and getting bananas in the wintertime. Anyway, there's no worry about getting better at video unless one wants creative control. That's the main reason to develop a discerning eye, because video comments on who we are while it's sending out our signal. Our job as creators is to first tamp down that electronic commentary, then enhance it for our own purposes. You can do this. With almost any camera today, it starts by setting it on autopilot. 9 times out of 10, it will give you something usable. Now, look at the control screen, and for any given frame rate, note what choices the camera made in 3 areas: f-stop or exposure, ISO, and shutter speed. Write them down. Next time you're in a similar situation, take a guess at the settings your camera will choose, put it on auto again, take out your notes from last time and see how close you got. If you guessed right, you're starting to develop a shooter's eye. Next time you shoot, try putting in the settings yourself first, and then see how close you got by going to auto again. I find that most cameras err on the side of too much brightness rather than not enough, so that's where there's usually room for improvement. I find this true no matter how much technology advances. And by the way, the advancements are being adopted faster than ever. This makes the older technology begin to drift into commentary that wasn't intended at the time that video was made with that technology. And 9 times out of 10, it's not favorable. The image will look softer, darker, and muddier, kind of out of step with current taste. Fortunately, the new developments in technology also come with easier ways to implement them, but they will all manipulate f-stop, ISO, and shutter speed. And one more thing, audio. It's more important than the picture by 10% at least. No one does this very well right out of the gate, and so there's a great temptation to ignore it, to fit in with the crowd. But for a business, clear communication is not only desirable, it can mean the difference between making and not making the sale. Here's a simple tip to keep your videos communicating effectively. Always use a microphone when you're more than arm's length from the camera. Place it high on your body, like this. You can even set it to auto, and it will probably work. You know, anyone who gets the technology stage down is poised for success in this selling system. However, that doesn't mean we're done. Production value itself is a double-edged sword. It can bring us closer or push us away from our viewer, depending on how the other 4 levels of the pyramid are interpreted. You'll hear people say that videos that look too good will turn off their audience, but it has nothing to do with that. It's all the other levels being misused that causes that to happen. So we'll look at those other levels. For now, we just need to focus on the tech. One can spend weeks trying to cobble something together out of YouTube videos, making tons of mistakes and creating a lot of ugly videos, and that's fine. If someone has the aptitude and perseverance, they should do that. However, for someone who wants to balance their learning time with their business growth time, there's a completely free course at the Visible Authority website that will show anyone how to develop a shooter's eye with webcams, smartphones, and prosumer video cameras, and give them the audio and editing expertise for the kinds of videos they want to make. It's called the Video Production Masterclass for Visible Authorities. There's a lot of other free stuff there too, All pretty helpful if you have to write scripts, shoot green screen, tell stories, learn how to use a teleprompter, or just understand how your audience ticks. Well, that's it for now. See you next time on The Visible Authority.